Might have to go and get and come back.
Yeah. So
All right.
we live.
So we live there? That's what going on.
Check, check.
We good?
1, 2, check. Yeah.
Beat you in the drinks.
This
Run.
matter
That song like
during the drinks run. So it's like an interlude, like a
little
kind of break.
interlude, a little break. Oh, good. That song like a vibe. Nah, I feel like we would have. But here's what he's seen. Let me start it. Hey, guys.
Yeah, we
live,
live.
live. Listen.
Yeah.
All I know was this scene.
You know, look, I asked you to be on that shit.
This is the Tape Gallery Thursday stream.
What tape we reach?
This is tape 14.
Yep.
Tape 14. You understand? And all I know, every single tape is a special one. There's our next special one we have. Though.
All tapes.
All tapes is a special one. Right? So welcome back to the stream. Want to make sure and tap in with us. Like and subscribe. We've been just going on our run with these. Right? We had Jalen. Last
stream?
tape, it was
Yeah.
real good. Jalen dropped that tape. It was amazing.
Yeah, shout out
Badka,
Jalen,
shout out Janon, shout out Tooth. All the other people who've been dropping, we was talking about the consistency that the community, the art community, and everybody who are just dropping music here now. Everybody being very consistent is beautiful. And we here to just showcase. It's beautiful, right? So all I know, we just do more than just artists though. We just do we well rounded here at Tape Gallery. Tape Gallery is
All
not
creatives.
just or is all creators.
creative.
What's the thing we had on our page is a collective doing what? Creating and discussing
art.
art. A collective creating and discussing art. So all I remember, everybody tapped in on the stream, remember what Tape Gallery is at its
Yeah.
core. All right. So tonight we have a special one. Yeah. So wait. Here's this, right? We just normally go around the room and see how everybody feeling, see how the day was, see what's the vibes. We just always start off with KB to see Irie every stream.
No,
Well,
it's always Irie.
It's always Irie.
It's always
by
Irie,
default, by
always
default. But
goodness.
tell the people something different. Like we able to see.
That's it. Tell the people,
Tell the people
something
something
different.
different.
Nah, well,
Where is it?
today was a good day, man. Today was a good day, but I just work.
Just work.
Work was decent.
And it just
And then we just here after we outside, you know.
yeah.
we
And I
streaming.
see you semi-fly the dread.
Semi-fly. I
Semi-fly.
cut my hair.
It's
I cut my hair short.
You cut your hair a little
it was
short.
getting too long.
a
little too long.
Again.
Yeah, nah, I fly. It just was getting a little too long.
Again. It look
I
nice.
trim it a little bit.
It look good.
But everything good. Soon.
Soon. Yeah. Cool.
Fresh. Outside.
We fix that there for Doggy there. So Doggy,
So what's the vibes for tonight?
well, we headed down. All I know, I don't know if anybody know, if anyone in the chat right now, we headed down to the Dalai Lama. Later, we have a performance. So we're doing the stream and then we heading straight into the performance. So they might get to see that live. Doug, what's your scene? Tap in. What's the scene?
Yeah, we outside. Dog Dusty here. We outside.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cool.
I
hope
see you rocking that
everybody
burning says that iconic merch.
Yeah.
Iconic, rare, authentic merch.
Yeah,
Super rare.
We outside tonight, so some rocket now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Represent.
Represent.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We here with Blasé.
Ah.
Blasé, we stay tonight.
And we have the guest here tonight.
Yeah.
Blasé, pick up yourself and on. You wanted to be on this for a long time. And we wanted you to hear though.
It
It's
feels
just-
good to be here.
And that's what I'm saying now, boy. Pick up yourself. And the
man.
thing about it is I see you've been like tapped in with us on the live as well.
Have to be.
Coming through scene was the scene.
That's
so-
nice us.
It's cool.
That's nice us.
It's nice. Us.
Nice us always sending
Nice
the
us.
link. He does send the link earlier. He does send the link on the
Mm.
WhatsApp every week. bro.
Every week.
Consistency
Big
is
up
key.
Nice Us outside.
Yeah.
understand? Big supporter, Nice Us networking out there. Nice Us, where Nice Us? Come inside now.
Nice us, man.
Paging Nice Us, but why don't we page Nice Us there?
Paging.
Nice Us.
Dr. Noises.
So Blasé.
Dr. Noises, mate. We need you, mate.
So, Blasé, tell us
Doctor.
how you feeling, and what do you think about like tape gallery right now, and what you like about it?
Well,
Yeah.
I just like what I seeing.
Mm.
Organic, um, organic creative people linking together and sharing their music, talking the things and
Mm.
sharing the music of people, our people, we community, we
Yeah.
vibes, the way
Yeah.
we wanna do it. And for a while I was doing something like that with Rebel Radio. That was on our
Yeah.
radio, you know.
Yeah,
And
Rebel. Big up Rebel. Big up Rebel
big up
Radio.
Rebel
Big
Radio
up Rebel
still.
Radio.
Been a while since we did one of those,
Yeah.
you know.
Big up this one here too. Big up
Yes,
yourself,
we're now
you know.
talking about it.
We know talking about it,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
Share
yeah,
anything
yeah.
every week.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
understand? Big up
So,
nice us.
with my background coming from Rebel Radio, I seen
Mm.
what all they doing. And Sully, you was on Rebel Radio
Yeah.
yourself,
Yeah.
right? So you know how we was coming with it.
Yeah.
And then, that has stopped being what it is,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's just the truth.
Yeah.
And all you're doing this now, and
Yeah.
it just reminded me of that. But, this is a new form, this is a new incarnation
Yeah.
of that energy that need to just keep alive, where it had to be through me or through you or through
No.
KB or through Dusty or through
Yeah.
Nizas. Every way that we do it, we have to keep that energy alive, where
Keep it moving.
Mm. where we believe in we thing and we believe in each other thing, and we show each other how to do we thing better and better. It's very
Yeah.
important for steel to sharpen steel,
Facts, we just always
Rather
talk
than-
about that here.
rather than you're trying to just step on people. There's no need.
There's no need.
There's no need.
Right. Yeah. And I think that it is a beautiful thing too, because the artists in the community get to build and bounce off each other, get to, as they say, steel sharpen steel. Right. we
Steel
get to
sharpen
we get to
steel.
see, as we was just talking about, everybody dropping and being consistent. We get to see how men going about dropping, they're going about writing their songs, what style they're going for. I was looking at Shiloh right now, transitioning into a new style. We was talking about that. All these different things now, trying to take the dancehall and that vibe and shift it into a new vibe. All of that, dog.
Yeah.
We need the community, and I like that you talk about the community.
Yeah.
And big up yourself for being a part of the community and a
Hey.
supporter too, dog, because you've been always here on the tape gallery, dog, and supporting the vibes. Dog.
Yeah, man, it's important. And I've been doing this thing like a little while now.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
now.
I can't lie.
So since you say that, though,
Yeah.
since you've been doing it for a while now,
Yeah.
tell us now, like, who is Blasé Vanguard?
Blasé Vanguard is an artist.
Mm.
An artist. I express myself creatively in a lot of different ways. But I's a music man,
Yeah.
so I could play a tune, mix a tune, I could build a tune, voice a tune, write a tune, build a, I could make beats, I could write, I
Yeah.
could sing, I could rap, as an artist.
Right. And I think like everybody we bring on, and a lot of people too, like they don't come from like one form. They don't ever do just one form of art.
Yeah.
They always dabble in something else now, but
Yeah.
because I feel like every artist kind of like moves around and trying to find itself.
Well, the truth is, creativity is such a fluid thing. Creativity is in every industry. It's
Fuck.
just how you express that creativity. It have people who just rail into coding, and they will take them codes and all them thing and then turn it into some iPhone.
And I know, but that's art in itself, A
Absolutely.
different form of art.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
see people in the chat, dog. Big up Jesus, big up yourself. I see you talking about Berserk. People had to watch Berserk.
Oh, the manga,
Yeah,
the anime.
The anime,
Yeah,
but the
yeah,
manga
yeah.
hard too.
Yep.
Yeah, I watch Berserk
Mhm,
apparently.
mhm,
And I see inside my next man, Lanel.
Subs over dubs.
That's your brethren, Lanel.
Subs over dubs.
Subs over dubs.
Subs over dubs.
Lanel, big
Don't
up
be on that
yourself,
shit.
You understand? So yeah, dog. Being creative, Oh, you have a little question there? What's he saying?
Now, how we keeping it moving? We talking about community. And
Yeah.
The culture and how
It's a real good
it never
question
been
though.
done.
How we keeping it moving? No, but it is a good question. I mean, in itself, this tape gallery is how we trying to keep things alive, right? And not only tape gallery, it have other people too. It have We Love, it have oh god, it have Backyard Bonfire. It have all these other people trying to go. I can't rattle off all of my head right now. Little thing.
So you feel like men already doing it, but
No, men doing it, man, keeping it alive, I've seen look, I've seen Blasé in many shows.
yeah.
Dog, enough times we bounce up in our show and say, hey, look, Sully Blasé.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
because it's community. You understand? That's solely because of community, right?
Yeah.
We enough times we bounce up other artists on
Yeah, Blasé, like you say, you was doing it for a while too. 'cause
Yeah.
The other stream before we was watching some of these ciphers that Blasé was doing.
Yeah, we was watching the Blasé
What
ciphers, yeah.
That was a
Yeah, nah, it was different.
Oh my
Tell us about that,
goodness. Yo, well, I mean, jeez. How old I was in them thing, boy? Oh, so this was alright. This was around the time.
Pull it up, let the chatter them see it like.
That real out the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The-
I mean, what? Like I know it said stick around for part 2, but part 2 never.
Part
really
2 never
happened.
came.
Nah, part 2
Yeah.
never came.
That sticker out for part 2 thing was relatively fair though, because
For sure.
right after in the chat he was like part 2 and part 2 never came.
Well, it's important to be honest.
yes.
Important to be honest.
I
But
love
like
it.
around this time when I do the cipher, right? It's like now coming out of school. Now while I was still in school, I started making beats. I was like 16 years old making beats, right?
Right.
Yeah. And then come out of school, looking for like a little job or whatever. Then I find this job on Albion Street at this bistro. It's called Live Art Bistro, right? Kind
Uh-huh.
of close to Custard. Now I'm about like 19, 20 at this point now. And what I started to do was open mics.
Open mics, okay.
Yeah, I did open mics. So I would host the open mics. People come and do their poetry or they want to do music or whatever. Like, real plenty of favorite artists was there in the earlies.
Right. Trying
You
to and coming out and
It was just like I would give it different names, but it would be at Live Art Bistro.
at Live Art Bistro.
Yeah, so I would just give it a different name, like a theme.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
And you started this kind of like to have a hub for artists to come on. Well, not just artists, but anybody, any performers to try to come.
Bro, I did it to connect with creative people
Mm.
and like basically build a community, I guess, like for the space that I was working for, and also for myself because it was me like just coming with the ideas and doing it,
Yeah.
you know. So I always grateful for that time in the life. So big up. That was Ruby Body and Sean Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sean?
drummer, real bad drummer.
Serious.
Yeah. Mhm. So the kind of people that come through, they all kind of different. All your favorite artists now, John Young,
John Young, big up John Young.
John Young,
Yeah.
St. James when
St.
there was a
James.
band called Kuno, right?
St. James before they was St. James.
Yeah, NZ,
NZ, big up yourself.
Jimmy,
Dog, you see, you see, this is why we had to get the name count.
Trizzy Kid, Titan, rest in peace.
Way. Titan.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
know, Frost Blaze,
Cross Blaze.
from Pro Trini.
Okay.
Ruds, Yeah.
Young Rod. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Real 2 Cents Movement used to come through there all the time when 2 Cents Movement was around. That's a spoken word collective,
Yeah.
Brendan Alexi, but he was Brendan O'Brien back then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All these people pass through, dog.
Yeah, dog. All them
Look at
people
that, my
pass
boy.
through.
And that's building community too.
That is building community.
That is
yeah.
building community. I hope that at some
Yeah.
point we
So
can
I-
get to that number.
Yeah, so I did that for a while, and then, you know, I was in London, you know, for university and all of that. And then when I was over there, I was like, wait, I don't want to do open mics no more. I want to DJ. So I meet somebody in school. He was like, he heard one of my beats, and he was like, this is crazy. And then, that was like at the end of the school year. That was 2013, right?
Yeah.
And then that Christmas 2013, my brother gave me my first controller, my big brother.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I start teaching myself to DJ. So then I go back to school now, see the same guy who turns out in London was like, you know, signed to independent label, and he was doing his own events, and I wanted to figure out how to get into the thing now.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, what you want to do? I was like, I want to DJ. He was like, send my mix. Send him my mix. 2 months later, I doing my first ever gig. This 2014 now. My
Jeez.
first ever DJ gig.
Your first ever 2014.
2014.
Speaking of, you okay?
So that's out there in the UK.
Uh-huh.
So then I started building a community out there in the UK. And it's like, you know, it's all these people from different walks of life, and also like brethren from Trinidad, from like school and thing in London now. So I just been real blessed in the whole journey.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
feel like you kind of touch base with every kind of like artist out there, because I know you have your community out there in the UK, London,
Sure.
you know, and I know you touch base with a lot of people down here in Trinidad.
Yeah.
I find that's real cool, because like anytime I go to an event or I go anywhere, you know, people know Blasé,
Yeah.
right? They're like, your work is great. When we
Thank
go
you.
out to
Appreciate
your
it.
shows and stuff, your work is great. You play good music, and not only that, I think it's at a time where we had dropped. I don't know if it was you who did the mix, but it was a time when we had dropped my Solid EP, and you did a mix for the song Cartridge, I think. You remember that? You remember that?
Yeah.
That we could find that shit. You played that in London.
I played in London.
I don't know if you did.
It's
but you
very
did play it in
likely.
London.
It's very likely.
Dog, big. Thank you for that, dog.
Of course, bro.
Thank you for that, bro.
Of course, bro.
Big up, dog. You see, and
Yeah,
that's the thing too. Like, and
It real low, and
I can tell you something.
tell me.
That's my least favorite song on the tape, and
Why?
I'm not telling you that to tell you to be like,
I ain't
What?
heard your stuff recently, though. I wanna like, where you like?
what
play-
I'm working on now.
Yeah.
We gotta play shit.
Yeah, play some.
I kind of wanna how we finding that? We can find that way. Yeah, but that clip alive.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to that.
All right, we'll get to
We'll
it.
get
So you wanna hear some new Sully?
Of course, bro.
Oh,
I wanna hear what's going
you
on.
hear very rare.
Nah.
He ain't here very rare. He ain't here very rare.
Yeah, we don't have to play this again, dog.
He don't wanna do it.
Look how easy, look how all are we looking at that thing, dog.
All right,
Look
dog.
at Reds, he here not that short no more.
We played that.
Me, I don't even have
Hey,
dreads.
look, OTC down in the chat. Big up yourself, OTC.
Wait,
OTC
OTC.
come now. We now talking about cartridge.
Dog.
Wait, what? The
Woo!
Dog, we now talking about cartridge, bro, and you pull up.
Well,
bro.
now you had to explain to him why.
Yeah,
now you
it
need
is.
to
No, but it
you
is
need
my
to
least favorite
explain.
track, OT. I tell it already. It is my least favorite track, but it's crazy.
Why you
know?
telling OT that, man?
No, but
OT
that's
bad,
now-
man.
I had to be real.
Hey, you had to be real. You had to be real. Who's that in the live over there? Who in my live day?
Shireen, big up
When
yourself.
my live
When you
day?
alive? Huh.
Who in my live?
I seen Bran. I seen Will had passed through. Big up yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We live, yo.
Shireen, big up yourself.
Who the in the
Oh, it's
chat?
LMA. Oh,
Chat. What we think about that
LMA,
chat?
big up yourself. You all know my real name. I forget.
Hey.
We really didn't know the girl real name, and how she forget.
Well,
Yeah, girl. LMA, big up yourself. Thanks for coming on.
Why your government's in the chat?
Big up yourself. Oh, Justin, big up yourself. Thanks for passing through tapping in with Tape Gallery. Marky, big up
big
yourself.
ups.
Thanks
Marky
for
in there?
passing through. Yeah,
Marky.
yeah. All the thanks for being up. Yeah. Yeah, big up Shireen too. Shireen, big up yourself, darling. Thanks for coming through. All you
So
know
if I wanna
is
play
love.
beat something, why do you like?
You could set up, bro. But we have
Aye,
the
we
vibes.
will.
No. This is live.
I
This
know.
tape gallery. So
Well, let me
you
vibe
say you
then,
want. You
'cause
never hear very well. He wants to
I
play
wanna
something,
hear it, I
something.
wanna hear
Alright,
it,
yeah,
yeah.
Let me hear very well. All right. Tape gallery. All I know what this is. I ain't even had to say anything, right? Dog? I know what this is. Blasé, see you wanna hear some new Sully. You wanna tap in and see what he see.
I like the visuals already.
It's just a visual.
I know, but I like it.
Yeah.
Now we ain't leaving the spot, so sun the next up with no costume. You know what to do when I drop. Hard thing, hard thing, hard thing, hard thing,
I think.
Yeah.
I've been smoking since I'm 17. That turned me to a fiend. I used to sell it back in UTT. He high, that's probably me. I held that rack, felt like double D's. No plug was plugging me, and that's a fact. You can't hustle me. Got wolves on Wall Street. Yeah, that's us. We can never get enough. If you smell it on me, well, that's tough. By my money, your pockets get touched. I'm pimping on Mary Jane like she a slut. And if I'm gonna sell her too, you gotta hush. I step on my competition, get a crush. Yeah, these prices competitive. Get it to you despite the inflation. Know you high if you wanted a better flick. I'm your doctor, got shit for sedation. Way too book, I got too many patients. Know you geeking and love the sensation. Hit my blunt is strictly meditation. When I'm smoking, I'm peaky, oh yeah.
Okay.
Hit my blunt, you get sleepy, oh yeah.
Okay.
Mix it loud with the creepy, oh yeah. I'm stacking up heads like a tiki, oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm smoking on sticky, oh yeah. I'm getting high over here. I'm smoking something very rare. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I've been smoking since I'm 17. That turned me to a fiend. I used to sell it back in UTT. He high, that's probably me. I held that rack, felt like double D's. No plug was plugging me, and
Yeah,
that's
dog.
a fact. You can't hustle me. Got wolves on Wall Street. Yeah,
That's us.
we can never get enough.
Let's go.
If you smell it on me, well, that's tough.
Let go.
By my money, your pockets get touched.
Like that.
John Young
Like
on the
that.
live.
And if
Ah,
I'm gonna sell it,
big.
you
Big up
gotta
yourself.
rush. I step on my competition, get a crush. Yeah, what's up? Hey, dog, what's up?
The bad
Now
thing
we
and
ain't
that.
leaving the spot, so sun the next up with
Nah,
no
I said it
costume.
before now,
You
but
know
you
what
go
to
there,
do
they'll
when
be
I
alright.
drop.
They'll be alright, they staying, man. They seeing we. I like that.
Yeah. You know where that's from? That's a Mike White song, you know, that we sample and put it. Yeah. Come on.
But that's like
Yeah.
that's,
You like that vibe?
that's like my favorite part of the song.
Yeah. That's some new Sully that we had there.
Nice, man.
Shireen say I have a dancing on the road. In the road. Oh gosh.
I like them Trini references too, like how you
Yeah,
talk about
that's
you
what
used to
we be
sell it back
doing.
in UTT.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
You know, I be talk about life too. And it's not like I was like no big no big drug dealer. It's just when they in university and they sell a little thing. You ever sell a little thing? You know, yeah, some. Yeah. So what's up? Yeah, sell a little weed, dog. A little brownie. What story?
Wait, what else gonna do? Anything? No? Okay.
Just talking.
Yeah, so Tyron, I don't know if you remember this, but give me Tyron Blasé. I like the elevator. Anyway,
I'm not Tyrone,
yeah, he's not Tyron. He's
but
Blasé.
yeah.
So remember at that time you and
If you
John,
know, you know.
you and John combined me, but this when I was
Yeah.
boss, yeah, and I was making a beat.
No Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi. Yes, I was telling the story. So he and John combined me. I was making the beat, right? I was making the beat. Blasé come in, do some
No
some
Wi-Fi is real kick. What you say?
Tyron come by me. Tyron come by me and do
I don't like John. I know John really is. I don't like him.
you don't like
I
it.
don't like him, dog.
But yeah, so Blasé and John
That's my
came by
dog.
me
That's my
and
dog.
and
We had
some
me and John
yeah.
had a drop a tune before the log. Yes,
I wanna play the tune though. But it's not no Wi-Fi. I can play Jordan version. Yeah.
Oh, your thing. Yes.
Well, the beat. Well,
The beat. Song first.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah.
Big up,
you record it first.
big up, oh shit, what's your name?
Don't call me Jordy or something. Yeah, so two of them come through, make the beat with me, and this was the song. I don't remember this.
Yeah, of course. As you talk about it, I in my
So
head.
Tyron come and add some chords, I think.
Yes.
And then John did a bass riff, I think.
Yeah.
And then maybe
Butterfly doors, got no windows. Henny in my cup got me sipping for the kinfolk. Family matters when my wind's low, so I gotta
get it.
Butterfly doors, got no windows. Henny in my cup got me sipping for the kinfolk. Family matters, my wind's low, so I gotta get it. Sipping white talk with my frenemies. Keep my friends closer than my enemies. Pistol on my side, said I'm protecting my energy. Family wanna ride, I don't know what's getting into me. Monkey on my back, angel on my side, so I never slide, never lie, and I pay my tithes. Would've thought that I'd be here with you for so long. I don't know where I went wrong. Now I got my ties and I'm rolling with the guys. 100 on the dash, I see demons in her eyes. Picture on her fingers, she just wonder where they in the one on nickel. Butterfly doors going up, suicide. Aquafina on my neck, it's falling from my eyes. Pedal to the floor, flight mode when we drive. Granny watching over, make sure I arrive alive. And optimistic pessimist, I see it from both sides. That's what you call balance, mastering my talents. I ain't got no malice. I ain't got no malice. I only got butterfly doors, got no windows. Henny in my cup got me sipping for the kinfolk. Family matters with my wind's low, so I gotta get it. Butterfly doors, got no windows. Henny.
That one. Nah, that shit hard, bro. That them keys, everything. And Michael.
No, I
Dope song.
remember that too, because like listening back to it, because as you think too, like you listen to a song, people will like hear that song as it is. Somebody like me and KB and John who actually come and touch up the beat a little bit.
Yeah.
We remember like that will take me back to being in the room doing it. You know? And when I think about that and I think about what's going on now, yes, boy, KB, boy.
Yeah.
Yes, boy,
KB.
boy.
Yeah. Yes, what he mad, leading man.
He did it.
But yeah, boy, look at that.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I seen man in the chat here, Justin said, that song bad, right? You understand? John said, I love how this get used for something vibesy, nice. Yeah, John been dropping on stuff, doing them stuff. Yeah.
My laptop dead.
So he laptop then.
No.
Blasé wants to make a little beat live. He wants to play some
I'd
songs.
rather just play some songs, cause alright, no problem.
Play some songs.
I mean, you could go on my YouTube right now, like,
Well, that's
you could.
probably what's gonna happen.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it.
What's going on with you?
Well, where did I reach? I was at 2014, right?
2014. Dog, so tell me, like, when you start like really getting into making beats and like DJing, I mean, I know you say you kind of like in 2014, you kind of give us a backstory. That was the backstory.
Yeah,
That was really it.
That's my backstory. I mean,
Yeah.
like, that is at that point in the backstory.
At that point, okay. And where you think you're going with it now? Like, where do you see like Blasé Vanguard in like a 5 years?
In 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I guess. Is that too early?
Oh man, no, not
No,
at all.
right? 5 years is good. Is a good amount
That's a
of
good time.
Yeah.
I will have a lot more music out.
Yeah.
A lot more music that I produced on and like write and voice
Yeah.
and thing. Also, House and Moods will be going really good. You know, that's like my vehicle to tour with. Because if all you notice, I do it in Trinidad, I do it in London too.
Right. That's House of Blues, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's my event, and I'm just gonna keep doing that in more places and you know, just expressing a lot more creative things that I just do. Like, you know, I use my ears a lot.
Yeah.
I know how to build a vibe. You know, I want to use my eyes too. Can take real good pictures. I can't about boss, you know.
Yeah.
Nobody just be hearing me when I talking, but it's cool. It's cool. All you will see.
John say when Blasé go in the rain, he don't get wet. The rain does get iron. Dude, what going on?
That's just how it does go, boy.
What going on with all that, boy?
That's
Bad
my
long
legend.
time.
That's my good legend. Big up, John.
Big up, John. So I know we don't get that now, you know.
Thing, right?
Yeah, we play. We love John. We love that new song, boy. We love.
I'm feeling pain.
Yeah, proper. You man have it, dog.
My gosh, I'm never gonna leave ya.
Blasé and John produce for you.
Yeah. Wait. All I have it on the. Yeah, your new Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we can run that one. We can run that version. And we can run some of Blasé songs too. You know, we have songs with Killer B. You know, we have
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, we can check that. I know we have that's Snake Hammer.
Also, just like if you look on the YouTube right now,
Yeah.
it have beats it have like instrumentals that I've put on the YouTube, just like real quiet, and nobody
Chiller.
even take it on. Yeah,
Oh well, I should be.
no.
Well, why we ain't taking?
Well, okay, hold on. Let me
take it
see.
on
Let
now?
me see.
We
If
gotta
you
take
look
it
at that
on.
one,
We gotta take it on. Come. You can see.
if
we
you
gotta do it.
how much people on that one called Stratus?
What?
That's 190.
one?
Okay, so 198 people take it on,
What's that?
right? So that's Clickwoody. Let me click.
That's 196. Yeah, I think it's one. Ugh. Whew. Okay, all right. That's some low key shit though, for real. That's some low key dope shit. All right. Run that shit. The way I just want to free it. Tip gallery. I just like to pre beats, dog. I'm gonna free this number. Hold on. This kind of.
I actually made this for Ruds. Nah, I made this years ago. Bro. I uploaded, yeah. The Rebel Radio episode's probably still on YouTube, where he spit out
This
freestyle
shit
Ruds
so
with the-
fucking hard, though.
Ruds, yeah. On Rebel Radio, and Ruds spit out crazy freestyle. In fact, Ruds was in the studio when I made this shit.
You know what? Fuck rap. I really did this shit cause I just need the peas. Everything inflated by my pocket, so I'm making these. The money keep my mind at ease. These niggas couldn't pay my fee. Been a born winner, Sully elite spitter. I fuck around and sell my new verse to the highest bidder. Black market prices like I'm about to sell my liver. I need my body iced out. These rappers wanna fight now. I keep a bodyguard. I'm telling nice, let's knock your lights out like. Yeah. I'm telling nice, let's knock your lights out like.
Let me stay humble with my dusty kicks.
Uh-huh.
Money that, money this, nothing better we studying.
Uh-huh.
Not much I bodying, is less things to be bothered with until I go and I live in. Tell my brothers to study. We are all eclipse tape gallery and into we come into.
Woo. Yeah, just yeah, cool. Yeah. Woo. Hold on, do I have any more, boy? Have more bars?
It was high time we started getting check. It
Let me
was
hear the
high
next one.
time
Let
we
me hear the
started
next
getting
one.
check.
These Blasé, wait now, hold on. These. This one is named Status, yes? Stratus, oh shit. I know. You can talk into the mic, yeah.
So that's in London. The picture, the image.
Oh, the image itself is in
Yeah.
London.
So like I just took that image. That was a image. That was like a rainy like morning in London. Typical overcast. And I was working, but I was working by the shard. So that's like by the London shard. So I'm like taking the phone camera and just looking up.
Oh, that's
Just find that
crazy.
look crazy.
Look at that fucking tower. How tall?
Yeah.
Crazy, yeah. That look like you rest. That look
I
like you
tell
rest
all
the
that-
phone on the
I
ground.
tell all I using the eyes too.
Nah, yeah. The
Yeah.
photo, nah, I like it.
You
I
know?
love it.
So check out this one called Next.
Next.
Yeah.
Ooh. Like the right there, right there.
Right there.
Yeah. What's this one?
Full screen that. Full screen that.
No, this
shit,
one
dog.
trippy
I tell
though.
all that as a Canva boss, dog.
Alright, tape gallery. This Blasé Vanguard next. All anyone was scene. You might have some psychedelic beats, dog.
Yeah, we going for.
Trip the fuck out. Let's go. Woo. That shit was crazy. Oh, wait, hold on. That's stuff. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You see that? I was fucking
Trippy. Tipsy. With the drinks, Biggie. We bringing it back to the old school. Fuck those old fools. No hate. Get on my plate like Trinidadians. We at stake with the Iranians. They eat it baked.
and Spencer. These beats hard, dog.
Pass it. I'm not so passive. I grab it. Take my goals and establish.
Dog, I have a voice like a Switzerland, but I can't. I just feel like it's a little too grimy. This beat's a little
We
too
lost
grimy.
them kicks, provided we
It
was.
was so mean. Yeah, well, I rap on too grimy. You know what? Fuck every rapper in the room. I'm trying to air it out. I'm known for tough flows, the realest nigga you hear about. Don't need a text hose. They hear about me through word of mouth. The skin like Edward Cullen, bitches love the way I'm shining out. At night I'm out in Gotham, wifey wanna know my whereabouts. I'm outside, strictly out here thugging B. You know I've been a boss since I was wearing Huggies G. These other rappers under me, and you ain't reaching further. I wanna kill them all. That's premeditated murder. Wishing death on your career. Buckshot from Timmy Turner. Fuck the money, bro. My whole team already top earners. Got the block so hot, you think we need the cop burners. Fully faded. Old head dropped the tape. I heard his flows, it was dated. I'm John Wick. Get your favorite rapper here assassinated. Sitting on the throne the day I fucking dies. When you'll take it, the fans know. Bitches love me even when my band's low. Look. Even when my band's low, look. Bitches love me even when my band's low, look. Let's go. Hey, these beats, I fuck with these beats.
There's some W's in the chat there. We got some W's.
W's in the chat, dog. We just spitting no go. I flow, dog. Jeez. I seen Isaiah say that flow crazy. Straight fire, Sullivan. Oh boy, yeah, you know what he see. Blasé Vanguard. Oh yeah, for real. What's the story
That
behind
story.
that?
Okay.
The Blasé Vanguard tag.
That's a funny story, actually. Well, I was in London. I was in Brixton, and I go up in this building for a meeting. And so I just sit down there, just waiting for the people to come and check me for the meeting. They just tell me to sit down and wait. And I was like, all right, no see.
Yeah.
So I just sit down, mind my business, you know. Turn and look now. This girl watch me and say, you know, you look real creative. And I was like,
Just
just so. So we just talk and things. She tell me about herself, and I talk about myself. And I was like, word. And it's so funny because that day was the first day of my radio show in London, Represent Radio. So that was like 2019. Right? So we gone in there and I doing my first radio show. Like she there, like, you know, she kind of just helping me out. Also, she's seeing the radio station for the first time. She told me she into that. So I was like, hey, you wanna just come along? You know?
And she just came
And she just come, you know,
and
like
y'all just
yeah.
and that happened and y'all recorded it.
After the radio show, I asked her to do it for me.
Okay. And you met this person and that was an organic kind of like
Yeah.
and look what come out of that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the tag. Is that cool?
Yeah.
No. That was an organic story too though, because it's
Yeah.
like he just met this person too. You
Mhm.
know, and now it's a tag, and it's a real hard tag. Eh?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a very hard tag.
Yeah.
Hard tag.
Because actually, it was me who do it. Like I do it first on my
Mm.
beats, like my early beats. Like
Mm.
it's me whispering it, and then I was like, wait,
It didn't have that
Better-
flavor, that
yeah,
you know.
you know,
And then yeah,
and like you know, like female voices are great. You know, it just like it
the
will.
best.
It
Speak-
will.
It's the best.
Like okay, Kendrick said best. I stay modest about it. She elaborated.
Mm.
You know, so
That's how it go. And speaking about female voices being the best, that song with Killer B, Snake
oh
Charmer.
man,
Feel like we had a pre that now. KB,
True.
come and help me now. We wanna talk about you wanna talk about your name with Blasé Vanguard?
My name Blasé Vanguard. I made it up. I make it up. Okay, well, Blasé is French and it means nonchalant. Vanguard come from my laptop falling. Vanguard come from avant-garde, you know. So I put it together as, you know,
Nonchalant avant-garde.
different with nothing to prove, you know. Cool and deadly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool and deadly.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, man.
I like that.
And that's, you know, that's me.
Okay.
Blasé. That was my original name. Not my real name, but like it's my artist name and it is my name and I've never changed it, you know. We'll never change it. And it is Blasé Vanguard, not Blaze.
Really?
But it is real Blaze.
No Blaze.
I just
Blasé.
That's Blaze it up.
He's
though.
Blaze it up,
For
but
sure,
it's
yeah.
Blasé.
Yeah, 100%.
And what all the tape gallery, all they hear tell all for the first time is Blasé Vanguard. All they make sure and tap in with us. All they make sure and like and subscribe. We here liming with Blasé. We are nicers. We are dog
So
in the
we
back.
could-
You talk. You
Oh, you
free.
wanna-
You know,
okay,
it's free.
alright,
We
yeah.
free.
You wanna
We looking to play.
snitch
We got the
out.
video though. Oh, there's a video, right? Right. So we looking to play. So guys, this is a song by Blasé Vanguard and Killer B, right? Called Snake Charmer. Blasé, you have anything you want to say before we say we talk about it? Also, a question for you. You could give us any kind of like idea or the kind of like a description of what Saga Boy means to you.
That's real questions, man.
I dropped too much. I
Yeah.
just asked one basically, eh?
Okay.
First, let me start off with Saga Boy.
Saga Boy.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What does it mean to me? I guess. All right. What we know a Saga Boy to be somebody who, like, you know, just move real smooth.
Yeah.
You know, he love
Yeah.
the ladies.
Yeah.
Ladies love him. He have
Mhm.
style.
Style.
You know, and I feel like creatively, musically, like it have a way I could really express and embody that. Because I feel like I dropped Saga Boy believing that everybody who hear it will know it's me and they will hear it and be like, yeah, that's Blasé.
That's Blasé. Okay.
Like, and this is my first single, mine only.
For real.
That's
This
my
your first
okay,
single?
no, okay, like Darling was the first single, right? But like this is the first single where I'm like singing like that, you know? And like, you know, it's me like write the lyrics and thing, like just create this whole vibe just to give you a little more of like, you know, a little piece of me. Because it's coming from a real place, you know? It's not to say like, oh God, I have a little.
And it's have a lot of Caribbean
You know?
elements and
Yeah.
a lot of the elements they get from like London and the UK as well. I could
Yeah.
see. You know, you try to blend the both of them.
Yeah.
And that's not like
This is a well-traveled Saga Boy.
well
Understand?
traveled, yeah. Beautiful
Yeah.
stuff, dog. So
Thank you, brother.
tape gallery, let me get into the art, dog. Let me see what Blasé have for us on Snake Charmer here. Featuring Killer B And we know here, we know down here.
This is the first music video ever in Calabash Garden.
In Calabash, and it's you. Uh-huh.
Watch your dog now, boy.
Yeah, Saga boy.
Shoot, open that thing.
There we go.
Big up
Tape gallery.
Big up Sula, the stylist. Killer, we come with all the plans.
Blasé Vanguard. Look me in the eyes, you just wanna feel right. I know it's addictive. I know it's addictive. Tonight's the night you've lost.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go.
You feel so afflicted. You feel so afflicted. You're trying to hide. You wanna
Artistry,
take
artistry.
You wanna feel what it's like to be inside. Feel what it's like to be
Big up Calabash Gardens, Tape Gallery. Let me go. Aha.
Look at this nigga, woman love up on this thing, jama.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be all over that, can put that up on ya. Pretty mama.
Big up yourself.
Look at this nigga, woman love up on this thing, jama. Na 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 na. Mama and girls we got forever. Look at these saga boys having a your dance. Advance like me in a trance. Every girl cancel your plans. Let me dance, you don't need no other man. Cause I can't waste my time, girl. I wanna get next to you. Feels like I can really be myself with you. But if you don't want it that way, say no more, girl, we can play. Whole world come like a stage, masquerade. You let me know what you have.
Big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. The snake charmer, eh? Here's in the bag. You want to see snake charmer? Ogo.
We're good on.
Big up your lovely ladies in the video too, though. One of them is artists. We are artists.
Very true.
I want the part of the art as well.
Absolutely,
Yes.
yeah. Very grateful for all
Hey,
that.
hey, 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 baby. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah.
Feeling.
Yo, we need to talk about that. The fashion is a part of it too.
Yeah.
Definitely talk about it.
And we're Killer Beat designer own thing.
Oh, go for that.
I'm wearing mailing.
Hey, 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 hey,
You know.
baby. Yes, I mentioned big
And
on my way
oblique
in front of
imperative.
me.
What's that? That's
Oblique, yeah.
oblique imperative. Right,
Hey,
yes.
hey, hey,
Yeah,
hey,
the,
Just always tell me about them.
Really,
That's a
I'm
good
going
vibe.
crazy.
What is
Go.
the working name?
And you serious? I had to pull up and get a little something.
I'm true, let me know when it comes
Yeah,
to
yeah.
that.
Don't get a pull up.
Wait
Wait for pull up on the oblique. Yeah?
Yeah, bring
Yeah.
it. Bring it.
Bring it.
Bring it.
The way you move it really, I'm going crazy.
Hey, Ole Blas, you don't know the season of this man. Hey, this man
Ready?
is a Tape Gallery veteran already.
Come on.
He man first time
Come on,
ever.
Reggie. Come on, Reggie.
Strong.
Strong.
Hey, we strong and all. Hey, listen. This one is a special one. only.
baby.
This one is a special one.
Saga boy,
Saga boy. Aha.
Yeah. What you cited the back
Woo, that
end Bruce
poses.
Coyote.
What's
Bruce
that
Coyote
on?
with the
Mm-hmm.
with the sign.
Yeah,
You
big up.
know?
Well,
Big
that's
up,
a part
big
of
up
the art
he'll
too.
keep blocking the wire in the saga boy.
Oh, go hold
Love
on,
it,
because-
love it still.
But it's alright. All I know it is.
Yeah,
Tape
yeah,
Gallery, all I know is
yeah,
Saga Boy.
yeah. All I
So-
know the vibes.
So, as we were saying, right, during the video. So guys, that was Snake Charmer, Blasé Vanguard, Killer B,
Yep.
Blase.
Yeah.
We was talking about the fashion, right? You say that you were dressed by who? Or
I was started by
Yeah.
Chu. She got me some pieces from Mailing. So
Mhm.
we're very grateful.
Mhm.
And accessories from Oblique Imperative.
Right. So big
Now-
up, big up.
Yeah, and Killer B was she designed her own thing, and she
Right. And the honestly,
Yeah.
the outfit, obviously it fit the team and everything. It was a beautiful outfit for the team of the song. It fit the art.
for
It was
sure.
beautiful, dog. Big up her.
Yeah.
That was real vibes.
Yeah, I love that video. Like I remember when I made the song, and I was thinking about how it might look and how it might feel, and I remember just seeing like just like a kind of lush background, and me wearing some red, and then like it actually happened, dog. And it's so crazy. That was probably the last day before I flew back to London. Like this was after the pandemic. I was in Trinidad for 2 years. That's
Oh
why I
shit,
link
for
up with all
real.
like
So
that.
that's just right after,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Oh man,
shit.
we skipping parts in the story, but
Oh, but still
we
go.
skipping parts of the story, but
All
yeah.
I know, all we get the law. But yeah,
Mhm.
so them boys in the back there getting the
Yeah,
getting
the
the
thanks.
drinks, getting the niceness.
So okay, so like, so
Mm.
right, I talk about 2014, my first
Mm.
DJ gig, right? Now
Mm.
2015 is my first DJ gig in Trinidad.
Right, and where was that?
This was in Black Box.
Black Box, big up
Yeah.
Black Box, and Black Box is a nice venue.
Yeah,
A
big up Key
rare
Canal
nice
everywhere,
venue.
everywhere,
So
anywhere they
you
stand.
you was on stage on the Black Box. I know that
I was DJing.
DJing on the stage.
Yeah, this was
Right.
for my bass yard.
Okay, a bass
Yes,
yard.
Yeah.
First time
And-
DJing for the
And
bass
it's
yard.
Ruds who booked me for that bass yard.
Big up yourself, young Rod. Big up yourself.
That's my
though.
family.
That's fam.
Mm-hmm.
And I like you see that's why I love the community too, because the community does put each other on in a way now, but no matter what, you
It's
still giving
important.
somebody an opportunity,
It's
giving
important.
somebody a vibe. So that's
Yeah.
why we doing this. This is the reason for these things.
Very important.
You understand?
Very important.
And it extends beyond that now, boy. You know, linking up
Yeah.
our brethren on a little thing.
Because I tell you what,
Uh.
the night I played that bass yard, I didn't think I DJ'd that good,
Mm,
but everybody was like showing me love. Then I bounced up Wendell from Chicanal, and he
mm.
was like, "It is Bill Beats." I tell all, I'm making beats since I 16.
Yeah, and it was like obviously it was
And-
like.
And I've been watching Chicanal since I younger than that.
And look at that. And big up Tricanal because I can't remember the man's name, but my first performance as well, a member of Tricanal was there. I can't remember his name.
Stanton?
I feel so, but we was in oh god, Kaiso Blues.
Mm-hmm.
We was in Kaiso Blues, and he heard my first performance. He was like, "Bro, you's a battle rapper," you know. But I just love how they like actually they dabble in everybody, kind of in everybody's story, you know, in a way, you know.
Well, they
It's
always
cool.
been around.
They always been around.
They've been like, what you could call them by? They have been a staple
Mm.
for Trinidad's underground expression
Music,
for
art,
for
expression.
decades.
Yeah.
For decades. Me as a youth man watching them like in Little Carib all the way up
Yeah.
to Queen's Hall and all of these other places. My mom's is taking me to them shows. And I watching them shows like, wow, I want to be a part of this.
Mm.
And I didn't know how, but I just felt it in me. I wanted to be
Yeah.
a part of it.
Yeah.
You know, and then you fast forward and you know.
It was that.
Yeah. Because like, dog, it's not no fucking nepo baby. You know?
Yeah, I understand. No, you can talk, speak your mind, you know. This thing
Yeah.
got real.
As not that like I have like musical family members, but
Yeah.
it's not like I come from like this crazy musical family. It's just but I have a family of like very strongly talented and ambitious people.
Right,
And
right.
that's like, you know, that's where I come from.
Yeah.
And so like, you know, sitting down 16, same year I was starting making beats, I just tell myself I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something, gonna impact the whole world with it. You know? And where it feels the most natural for me is from music and from like creating and being able to connect with people. Because like to be able to connect with people like this is a gift, you know.
It's a gift because
It's a gift.
and just being able to have the gift of life and the life in itself is what gives you the ability to communicate and share ideas. That in itself, as you were saying, is a beautiful thing now.
Absolutely, bro.
You know what I
Absolutely,
mean?
bro.
And we had to give thanks for that though. We had to give thanks for life. We had to give thanks for being able to create. And you know, just thanks for Tape Gallery in general though. Big up
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah,
Blasé, big
yeah,
up
yeah.
yourself. Tape Gallery, all big up yourself. I don't know if all y'all drinks out there, but find a cup, drink a water, drink a Sprite, drink a
The
lean.
size of
Look at the size. Yeah, like, you understand? This how we do it in Tape
Hold on.
Gallery, you understand?
All right, this want to be a thumbnail, yo. I ain't a good spirit.
I ain't a good spirit.
What's your Jay-Z?
I ain't a good spirit.
Yeah.
All I know was the scene. Take Gallery, all I know was the scene. Right?
I look into right on our beat, the first one.
Rodders.
Yeah, I go talk to her. Roz will be with that.
Alright.
Rosemary Wavu or something talking about.
Rosemary Waffles. Look, when was the last time Young Rod drop a little rap, dog? You know rap a little bit. I ain't hear no rap.
Yeah,
from
I ain't
Young
hear
Rod.
music.
I want to hear some
The
rap
last
from
song I heard from him was
Dog, you know it's a hard.
oh, he actually had a hard song he dropped recently, you know.
Yeah, the man
Yeah.
could fuck. There was a song, the one with Mike Wise, Evil Ways. I love that one with Rod, bro. That one was hard. Like play that shit, bro.
He dropped a recent. Well, they could drop run that one too.
Nah, we
But
could
a
run
hard
that
one he dropped recently, but a real choppy kind of
Yeah.
psychedelic vibe.
No, but Rod is a go to, you know.
Yeah, go to the game.
Go to the game too. Yeah, we go run that some, but we have more Blasé here too, no. Oh,
Yeah, more
go. Yeah. So wait, pause.
I love this one.
Tape Gallery, this is Blasé Vanguard X Sour Valentine's Day. You can tell us anything about it before we run this for the team on them.
My pattern, what I wrote, I mean, yeah, I made the beat, obviously. I made the beat. This was one of the first beats I made in the pandemic. Made it by Phil.
Ooh.
At Phil's house, yeah.
Phil, big up yourself. I don't
Big
know
up
if you're here, but
yourself,
you will
Phil.
see it. Phil, big up yourself is
G.
love.
And yeah, dog. What I wrote, my lyrics, that's like it's a little bit autobiographical.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we hearing about Blasé Vanguard life. We hearing about a story. That's what I hearing.
It's a bittersweet love song.
Run it. Say less words. Tape Gallery, this is Blasé Vanguard Valentine's Day. The Saga Boy.
Saga, make you feel good when you're next to me. Girl, I know ways, girl, get to me. I know you could have never could have vex with me. I got a recipe for your ecstasy. So when you're telling me, you treat me like an enemy, Girl, look inside your memory, Remember when you needed me, baby. But ain't none to regret. So intimate when we aim for the neck. Full respect, hit that eject. No calls, no text. Gotta call you my ex, baby. You got my soul on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, call me no liar.
Tell
you know
them.
everything I desire.
Blasé.
You tell me don't go, but I won't stay. Can't help it, I feel better this way. Another Valentine's Day. Well, happy Valentine's Day, yeah. You tell me don't go, but I won't stay. Can't help it, I feel better this way. Another Valentine's Day. Well, happy Valentine's Day.
All I do want, you want me, and I ain't got nothing to show for it. I know that the nights get lonely. Leave a place for you to.
Yes.
What's up, lady, fool with me? I for all my loving, but you're too busy.
Yes.
Find what you need, please leave me be. No more resting on your chest like a Jesus piece.
Oh,
You ain't got no
Right
shame
now,
on your
this
face.
24 hours.
I like how you treating me like. Need to see the tie until lady. Tell me, boy, why do you possess me like this? It must be true. If I curse you out, you gon' say I ex you. Rather see my lips, not a kiss, go pass through.
Tell me don't go, but I won't stay. Can't help it, I feel better this way. Another Valentine's Day. Well, happy Valentine's Day.
Yes.
You tell me don't go, but I won't stay. Can't help it, I feel better this way.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Well, happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
All right. I really like the. Now, never see this isn't done yet, but I really like the vibe it has come with on your videos and your aesthetic itself. It is
your boy.
It is pushed through the art number. I love that.
Valentine's
I
Day.
love that.
Thank you.
Not just the fashion,
Well, happy
the art,
Valentine's
the
Day,
music, everything is meshed into one and it's a beautiful aesthetic. I love that.
Isn't
Valentine's
Like I
Day.
said, yeah.
Well, happy Valentine's Day, yeah.
in every sense of the word, like you know how I wanna
Valentine's
live
Day.
is just like expressing.
Express.
Well, happy Valentine's Day, yeah.
Look sometimes like, but like you know, have a personal sense.
Another Valentine's Day.
And it's all expression. It's all expression.
Well,
love
happy
it.
Valentine's Day, yeah.
Okay, that was shot by Ivan Spee and Andre Pierre. And that was edited by my dog Sean.
Big up all
Ramos.
himself.
aka Day One Sean,
Big up yourself.
aka Unseen Footage Productions.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, that's my dog from QRC days. He out there in the London.
Was he seen? I seen Morrison saying, was he seen? Big up everybody in the chat. Good night, good night,
Chat,
good
how we
night.
feel about that chat?
Chat. Was he seen? Chat. We have Blasé Vanguard in the house. If all they didn't know, everybody who now coming and tapped it with us right now, right?
Okay, all you wanna hear a tune I produced for Tricanal?
Produced Blasé Vanguard.
Yeah, it's really
Tricanal song.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. This
Hold
came
on.
out in the pandemic though.
Really?
Yeah, so it's called Tricanal Hold On.
Okay. Produced by Blasé Vanguard.
Yeah.
Produced by Blasé Vanguard. Tape gallery here and
Yeah.
it yourself. This is Tricanal Hold On. All I know we just play
This
only
is-
local. music.
Yeah, this is a song I completely like recorded, mixed, mastered. I did it.
Uh-huh. I did it.
And Tricanal did it, and they loved it. So I'm always grateful to them for the opportunities they give me, like up to this point. You know, first thing I ever did with them was a song called Dirty Angels,
Mhm.
right? And I was celebrating, I think, 25 years of Juve, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, click it, man.
Okay. Well, Tricanal. Okay.
Yeah, click the Julian.
Take the Julia.
Yeah, then nah, don't click it.
Okay. Don't click it. No accent, no clicks.
No.
I just-
Play that one.
Play this
that
one.
one. That's,
Oh,
the that's the Tricanal YouTube one. So play that
right.
one.
So
yeah.
we play it. So all there's a Tricanal YouTube. All make sure
All
go
your
and tap in, like and subscribe. This big
to
local.
Tricanal on YouTube
just
and
sound-
subscribe
Just sound.
to the tape gallery. That's Redman on the drums too. Yeah. Ask Tricanal about Redman. I can't tell you about Redman except the bad.
Light it up, light it up, light it up. Time to come alive. Blaze it up, blaze it up, blaze it up. Keep the thing alive.
What you say?
Light it up, light it up, light it up.
Light it.
Time to come alive.
Oh, God.
Hold on to the
Yeah.
truth and the root of the vibe and bring the thing
Did you?
alive. Tell them reparation time.
I know.
Memoration time.
Yeah.
Emancipation time. Lord, it's Cambule time. Oh, Lord. Reparation time.
Oh, Lord.
Memoration time. Emancipation time. Lord, it's Cambule time. Light up the torch of resistance. Spark up the fire inside. Ignite the spirit of the youth time Cambule. Rise the root of the vibe. Unfold your flag for rebellion. In the spirit of liberation.
Jam vibe.
The drum and the torch is the power and the
Blue
force
Devil
is the
vibes.
celebration of freedom. Hold on. Put your boy
Yeah.
right over your head when you dance how to break a blow. Hold on. For your roots and your culture running
think
deep
it's this one.
inside of your soul. Hold
Stanley,
on.
yeah.
Tokens of bread and justice, equal rights, so one and all. Tricanal come down.
He's the
with
rap
power
so
of
elegant.
love.
Yeah,
Fire
him, yeah.
coming down. Tell them reparation
So
time.
they're rapping here.
Memoration time. Emancipation time.
Oh, he never tell you that?
Lord, it's
He never tell you what?
Cambule time.
Rapping here, Teddy Jackson.
Nah, he didn't. I don't think he ever did. He never tell me. He just tell me I sound like a water rapper. Yeah,
that's a compliment.
Yeah.
Hold on to your power. Stand firm for your culture. Hold on to your beauty. Everybody walk in your tall, hot beauty. Hold on to your spirit. Take it to the limit.
For years,
Hold on
boy,
to the
for
truth
years.
and the root and the vibe. Bring the thing alive.
Not just like-
To your boy right over
this
your
is
head
why I
when you
talk
dance
about
how to break
creativity
a
in
blow.
different ways.
Hold on to your roots and your culture
about that.
running deep inside of your soul. Hold on to the potatoes of bread and justice, equal rights for one and all. Tricanal come down with the power of love. Fire coming down. Reparation time. Memoration time. Emancipation time. Lord, it's Cambule time.
Can't believe it.
Reparation time. Memoration time. Lord, it's Cambule time.
It's one of my favorite
Time
beats
to come
ever.
alive. Hold on. Keep the thing
when I made it, just how I felt when I made
Time
it.
to come alive. Hold on to the truth and the root of the vibe and bring the thing
Made
alive.
that in the studio in St. Anne.
Okay.
By Ken Sound Studio. And I was sitting by myself. It was just me. I had a smoke and a Guinness, and I was in the studio.
That's mostly all I need, you know.
Telling you.
That's really all I need to
See,
get creative. You know,
telling
me and
ya.
Christoph would know about that.
5 dogs say 5 dogs say he does get loose off of orange juice.
Loose off of orange juice.
R.I.P.
Orange
5
juice.
Biggie. The 5-foot freak, the Trini gladiator, anti-hesitator.
Yeah?
Is that Trini?
Trini. Okay.
Is that Trini by? Is that Trini by? The man say Trini gladiator, anti-hesitator. Yeah.
What's swim?
You know?
That looking interesting.
All I wanna
Was that one thing? Swim.
Swim. Oh, I love
Swim
that
song
beat.
and
Play that beat.
interesting.
Play that beat. Play that
That
beat.
song and interesting.
Yeah. You hear that? You hear that thing that sound like wow, 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 wow. You know that's a steel pan?
That's a steel pan. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, if I ever had this, ask him Blasé for beat.
We go deal with them.
I swear to
They
God,
don't-
ask him Blasé for beat.
Anytime we have beef, they don't want it.
Ask him anonymous. Where's a Blasé beat? They ain't gonna know. It's anonymous.
I won't even put the tag in
Yeah,
it.
no tag, no
No
tag.
tag, no
Wait,
tag.
just know it's a Blasé beat. Just know.
War dubs
I
in it.
like this one, dog.
Yeah, I was on some pandemic time, boy. Marky freestyle over this too. One time in Gino's. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I gave that bitch a flower she wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
Don't think I love the bitch, I think I fell in love with her.
Why? Why?
Kill the pussy, then I go.
Why?
I only
Why?
pop out in the night. I'm
Yeah.
a vamp. I only pop out in the night. I'm a vamp. I only pop out in the night. I'm a vamp. I only pop out in the night.
Alright. Let me set the scene. Sexy oil up and clean whining machine. Suka and steam. If you like that volley, the scene. Turn me up in the speaker, start a party, I done in a reason. Saga boy sound defeat the demon. They could have fight down, but no, they can't keep up with your action. I grade my cologne in the function. Every girl no eyes in main attraction. Fire, iron, with them in the section. D12 in den. Boom, outside, can't deny the youth. Unstoppable, define the youth.
Yeah.
Flick your light in the sky for the youth. My
Yeah.
girl, when me knock it, just wine pon it.
Wine funny.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
And
man.
that's Blasé Vanguard, only a little
In the
freestyle from
tape
the
gallery. We in the tape gallery.
Yeah, we in the tape gallery.
We in the tape gallery.
Big up yourself, tape gallery. Only like and subscribe. Wanna know what you see me rocking back on some Blasé Vanguard beats. We have Blasé himself in the flesh, finally on tape gallery. You understand?
Yeah. All you want to hear
Right.
some Amma?
What you say?
Some Amma piano and
I'm a piano.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah, any beats? I'm a piano beats.
I have a song on the YouTubes.
Let me hear it now. Let me hear
Yeah.
some more Blasé. I'm a piano.
If you scroll down there, scroll down there.
Yeah, we see what
Yes.
you see. It's a beat. It's a song,
It's
right?
Stop Talk,
Stop talk.
Just Dance. Yeah.
Just dance.
This video, I love this video because
Pause. Let me him talk. Let me him talk.
this video is in Euphoria. This
Mm.
video is in the Tate
Big up Euphoria.
Britain,
Britain as
um,
well.
the Tate Britain in the UK.
It's a traveled video.
Yeah.
Travel.
So I performed at a later Tate, a huge later Tate with Represent Radio, and I was just trying to show like how we just do it internationally now.
Yeah.
You know,
On an international
because
level.
like this party was an amazing vibe in Euphoria. Like when it happened, like there was so many people in there, dog. I was having like a sensory overload, and I still had to DJ and like perform. I
Yeah.
go down on the steps and just sing for the people, dog. All
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Yeah,
thing.
Euphoria's always be an experience.
Big up
too.
Euphoria
Big up
every
Euphoria
time, man.
too. Big Euphoria having like good parties like Soto, and I know a lot of others.
Lungu
Ludu, and
for the girlies.
yeah, for the girlies, and there was another one that Suspects do mixed things as well.
Oh, mixed things.
Mixed things as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was in Euphoria.
It
as
used
well
to be
for-
it used to be Fever for Africa Film Festival back in
Fever.
the day.
all these different stuff.
So
yeah,
many different things. Oil down.
yeah. Good, and big up all the
Yeah,
DJs.
yeah.
Yeah.
I tell all you, I've been out here for a
Yeah,
little
bro.
while.
But All Along is a very good name for a fucking Trini little vibes, you know.
yeah.
Fuck.
Well, that was the name for it. That was
That's a
Children of the
beautiful
Cool.
name, bro.
That was Children of the
It's still
Cool.
going on? That's still going on?
Nobody, but
Damn.
you know,
Damn.
anything is. Remember, Trinidad is not a real place, so anything is possible.
Anything is really possible. I feel like that extends to. I mean, not to take away from the way you now say, but it extends to everywhere in the world. Yes, you know, anything really just possible. I don't.
I
You
mean,
know?
as we live and breathe, look
As
on the
we-
news, you know what I mean?
As we live and breathe.
But like one thing of like I'm so how to put it by anytime that I connected with the like creative community because this is like my late teens, early 20s, right? And I met people who had like this broad worldview who just had this desire to go out there and experience more things like internationally.
Yeah.
And that was cool because that gave me the desire to go and do that. And I'm glad I've done that because, you know, just like what, as far as creativity musically, like, you know, I just have this broad view and like a broad palette and like just a broad range because I just into the thing over time.
And you felt, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
You felt like the international scene kind of help you with broadening your
Traveling,
yeah,
dog.
traveling in itself.
You travel and you go out and you see black people who just like you but not Trini. You dig? And then you go out there and you meet like, you know, these like people who like, you know, don't come from your world at all but just love your music.
But love the music because it's from a different world too.
Well, yeah.
In
And
itself.
also they just like how it sounded. Like they will like, but if they could like soca the same way that they like Afrobeats or the same way they like dancehall, which they do,
they love, yeah.
which
Yeah,
they
love
do,
dancehall in UK.
right?
Because UK is drill.
Right.
And dancehall is Trini drill.
Drill have some soca elements to it.
Yeah,
like, you know.
yeah,
It's
definitely.
Some of them who like the way some of them flicking on the drill.
Yeah.
It have like, but that was my thing about soca too.
Mm.
Like, well, no, not soca, but grime. So to me, like grime had like all the energy of soca, and all the like all the rawness of like hip hop. Because remember, like grime also comes from Jamaican sound system culture.
Facts,
But
yeah.
also Wiley, like who is known as the godfather of grime, have
Yeah.
Trini and Antiguan roots.
Look at that.
That's a fact.
But most people down there who doing that, right, is Caribbean roots, you know. Most blacks down there is Caribbean roots, you know.
Absolutely.
Not so?
Is black diaspora.
Right, is the diaspora down there.
We talking about Caribbean
Jamaica,
people, African
people,
right?
And they all intertwingle,
Yes.
and it's a beautiful thing. Intertwine, as I was trying to say.
Beautiful.
It's real beautiful.
What I don't like though is diaspora wars now. Sometimes it happens.
That's unfortunate too, because it's really we need more love now, but we just always be talking about that on tape gallery.
Well, like nothing's wrong with like that hometown pride.
Nothing.
Nothing
Nothing
wrong
about
with
being patriotic at all.
nothing wrong with d- like essentially though, like nothing is wrong with having this
Mm-hmm.
for your community.
Heart. Yeah.
Nothing is
Yeah.
wrong with that because you know where it's coming from. Me, like I'm talking about 10 years of community, like that I have just like had the opportunity to just meet people and connect with people in different ways and observe people,
Mm.
it's important
It's important.
when you're
It's
trying to
definitely
navigate
important.
the industry because there is a point where music does stop and industry does begin. And industry does stop and music does begin.
Yeah.
Find your creative space in all of this crazy chaos.
Mm.
Because to be an artist, you have a very special relationship with chaos.
Yeah. A special gift. I don't think any artist is like they do have a relationship. They have to have a relationship with chaos to create. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
You understand what I mean, dog?
Some kind of philosophical.
No, but if you think about no, but I know it's song weird, but a lot of
Some
people
way the song philosophical.
no because no you know what people a lot of people tell me, especially artists too, they need sometimes they need pain to create. Right? What's going on there?
Nah, go.
All right, yeah. Sometimes
We still here.
yeah, we still here, guys.
still
Give
here.
it up. They're saying sometimes they need pain to create now, boy, and
Pain, huh?
yeah, pain to create, and I feel like
Okay. Was your give me a hot take on trauma.
on trauma, boy. Shit.
Give me a hot take.
A hot take. You could take trauma. Well, you could take trauma and turn it into art.
You can.
You can.
We've always seen it happen.
You've always seen it happen. I mean,
Yeah.
is it the biggest hot take? But it's it true.
No, but
It's
like,
true.
yeah,
It's true.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
And I think that's the biggest thing too. Alright, like I think that me being an artist, that's the only way. That's the only way I had to cope with whatever I was going through because I used to draw and do other things now. But I don't know if all they share the same sentiment. But sometimes you need the art in order to work through whatever you're feeling.
Yeah.
When you DJ,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
If
some of my like, if I like, I was talking to my girl about this. I was like, yo, one of my best sets in memory. I just remember this one set, this one DJ set.
yeah.
This was like 2016,
Uh,
right? So I'm finishing school and I'm not sure how I'm gonna stay in London. Immigration problems, visa problems.
let's go. Let's go.
You understand?
You're listening.
This was a very different time in life now, boy. This was when I was still in like university, so I'm like early 20s, like out there in London, living life now.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was real pissed off that day now, boy. Like I was fucking vexed, dog. Like my gal at the time was getting me vexed and all too, like all kind of fucking thing. And then I was booked to go and DJ somewhere, and like I had the most angriest DJ set of my life.
And wait till not.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
And
dog.
then see what has happened.
No, I was just like
It's more feeling, right?
I just be a kind of quiet storm sometimes.
Quiet. Oh, cool. I like that, boy. A quiet storm.
Yeah.
A quiet storm.
But like if I can, once I have like the outlet, I tell all that DJ said it was, it was fire. It was like, yes, I tooted my own horn, it was fire. But everybody who was there, like, they know.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it was in university, but like it's a bunch of dancers. DJing for dancers, for dancers, is very different to like DJing like in a regular event.
I sure because you had a DJ in tandem with.
No, you could
because I not too knowledge
like dancers.
I don't knowledge of
remember like movement.
You're right.
People gonna move. I was just real mixing it up, but I mean, all they seen me DJ, all you know I just mix it up.
Yeah, I know you mix it up.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like that's how I was doing it, but like it's dancers, so I'm thinking about music that they're gonna hear. Also, like I have actually like sat and worked with dancers.
Mm.
So like they've talked to me about like music. They like something that will like throw you off just a little bit to make them move in a different way. Because when they hear it, remember is music is something you hear and you feel too, right?
Yeah.
So when I was in university, I did this one project with like a crump dancer, right? And you know how crumping does be like beating and
Mm-hmm.
you know all of this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I recorded him doing all of that stuff, recorded the sounds of his movement and breathing and stuff, and I made a beat out of it.
Mm.
And that was like one of my university projects.
Good. That's real cool.
Yeah.
Though.
And it's on YouTube.
Shit. Right
You-
now.
yeah,
let-
yeah, yeah.
Let me get
It's,
that. Let me get that.
Sample of his grunts and whatever.
Yeah. And like I just stretched the sounds in all these different ways, bro.
Mm.
You know? Yeah.
That's real cool.
It should be look it down there.
Right?
Move.
Campus sound. Move.
Campus sound.
Campus sound.
Because it's sound on campus.
Sound on campus.
And that
Move.
number there, that was my identity number in school. Look how young I look, dog.
Yo, look
But
how-
you see them Adidas day?
Yeah.
That is the hardest Adidas, dog.
Yeah.
That is the Adidas Samba Super Shoe. That's one of my favorite Adidas. You see all them squeak and thing?
Uh-huh. It is. Yeah.
So, you know, I'm there with the contact mic, with the windsock, because we don't want no breeze. Yeah, big up Lee, man.
Yeah, big up yourself. Right. Real energy there, but you release that energy. So I know, okay.
Yeah, dog.
Is
We
there-
got- yeah.
Wow, look at this nigga. No. Woo. Nah, that's crazy. Let's go.
Ableton, yes.
Ableton
Well,
is
that's
what
how
it's
the video going in time with the music too.
done? Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I did it on Ableton, like I took the samples and I just like, you know, and he just freestyled along with it. We did like 1 or 2 takes. Yeah. It's so good to like take pictures and record things. Look how young I looking in the back there, dog.
It's cool to see
Yeah, man.
how the art evolves.
Mm-hmm. Hear that with the breath? Yeah, man. I like long build-ups for some reason, dog. Even to this day, my style, but the other day, he was like, yeah, I cut some of that. All right. So yeah, I'm playing it live in the back there. Yeah. Shit like that. You know, oh damn.
Damn.
What we gonna do, man?
Let me tell you, sit down. You just just forget.
Yeah.
Well, let's see it now. How long's the tape gallery?
Sorry, chat.
Sorry, chat. Sorry.
Made that kick so tough, dog. I was proud of that kick. Yeah. Dog, I think the same way I did the kick, I just pitched this up. Yeah. 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 And then the thing that sounded like, that's actually a split speaker. I pitched that all the way down. You know?
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Move. Shit. Campus song.
Yeah. So that artwork is literally a picture I took with headphones and my student ID.
Campus song.
Campus song. Yeah, that was my final project. So there was one I did. There was a beat I made like in an elevator. You know, like the sounds in the elevator. Yeah, it won't be on YouTube. Like that one move was the only video I did for that one.
Okay.
But yeah, the rest of the thing is on my SoundCloud. It's just 2 other beats. One was in a kitchen. I used like a sine wave for the bass, but everything else is like sounds that I found in the kitchen. And then one was in the elevator. I had some people like I got a recording of everybody like clapping in the elevator. You know? But other than that, it's like the
You get them different songs.
yeah.
Okay.
And I did like a little rap over it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Like
not
I
vibe,
got,
though,
I was
but that's
like, I got
vibe.
no more patience because you know when you're in the elevator, you're tired fucking wait on the elevator, but it taking
Yes,
too long.
bro.
Yeah.
It's the same feeling. So Tape Gallery, they get a little taste of like where Blasé was at.
Yeah, let me run. Oh my! Oh, I just sent it. All right, actually, all right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, because my phone is dead, isn't it?
Yeah. So Tape Gallery
But
coming.
if
coming
everything
down to
dead, yeah, everything dead.
everything dead. Tape Gallery. Tape Gallery, listen, right? All I know we just be moving up and down, going left and right. We had to go Dalai Lama and perform. We coming from the stream, the Blasé stream. Blasé have a set in Dalai Lama. We all going. Are we supposed to? You know where does go.
Take too long to worry, you know.
Alright,
Yeah, I'm gonna be on YouTube.
yeah, because so
Yeah,
what we
just
could
jump
do
on
is we
YouTube,
could run, we
yeah.
could ride out on next.
Oh yeah, play the stop talk there.
We're saying stop talk.
It right there. Hold on. It's yeah. Look, it's on the left. Yeah.
Alright, so then.
Yeah.
Stop talk, Blasé Vanguard, they just dance, we riding out to this one, Tape Gallery. But it's happening. We riding out.
Look at these Saga boys, seven and your dance.
Alright, up this
Stop talk, Stop talk, Just dance,
Just dance.
You know.
just dance.
So that's how we doing it. On both sides.
There we go.
Stop talk, just dance. Lock eyes, push back. My body, your body. Run the rhythm, a romance. Stop talk, just dance. Lock eyes, push back. My body, your body. Run the rhythm, a romance. Yeah. Stop talk. Stop talk.
That's the tape, isn't it?
Just dance.
that much?
Body and conversation. Groove with me, don't say none. Move, body and conversation. Groove with me, don't say nothing. Move, body and conversation. Groove with me, don't say none. Move, body and conversation. Move with me, don't say nothing. Stop talk.
I love this video actually. That was day one Sean again. A couple years ago. A year ago, yeah.
Just dance. Stop talk.
Yeah.
Stop talk.
Yeah, we doing it now. Yeah, we doing it now. I'm there in the museum and I string vest.
It makes real good.
Stop talk, just dance, lock eyes, push back, your body, my body, run the rhythm, a romance. Stop talk, just dance, lock eyes, push back, my body, your body, run the rhythm, a romance.
Okay.
Stop talk,
Okay.
stop talk,
Okay.
just dance,
Big up Sound of Patrick. Big up DJ Kwame.
just dance.
Just dance.
Move, body and conversation. Groove with me, don't say none. Move, body and conversation.
Yes.
Groove with me, don't say
There we
nothing.
go.
Stop talk, just dance.
You see Killer Me in the video.
Stop talk,
Mixing the vibe.
just dance. Just dance.
Bro,
Just dance.
Jimmy.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. So Tape Gallery.
That's how we love you and leave you.
Tape Gallery. That was the last tune.
Can't
played
say
for-
we ever deceive you.
Tape Gallery looking to close it off here. Well, I know we had to go down in the Dalai Lama function.
Breakfast ass, breakfast.
Huh?
Eggs are
Right,
so
so we
good.
have breakfast, right, at the Dalai Lama. Right, all the big up all yourself. We looking to ride out, pull up. Blasé looking like he looking to press one time. He in a good spirit.
Yeah, good spirit.
All right, so Tape Gallery
So let's stay tuned. We're gonna live stream,
live stream.
IRL stream.
Or
with
let's stay tuned.
Sully, you know who performing? Sully,
Me,
Dog,
Dog,
Christoph,
Tape
Doc
Gallery.
Dusty.
Tape Gallery.
Were you expecting flowers?
We expecting flowers
And Sway.
and Sway
Right. So
All right,
and
Tole.
Demi, right?
and Demi.
Demi. Yeah.
All
so
right, Tole. So
we,
It's starting now, no, so all pulling up on.
yeah, come through Dalai Lama.
well, come join the
Or just we're gonna live stream. So stay tuned.
This
for
is the
that.
last
Stay-
breakfast, then?
Yeah, last breakfast for a while. So
Well, come through on the
Yo,
last
either
breakfast.
come
for a while
through
now.
either come through or tap in when we go live.
Well,
you
let
know?
come through, tap in. Tap. And I gone.
Alright,
Tape Gallery,
later.
love all it.